Okay, folks, getting to a good one here, number 28. In a section of 30 questions, guaranteed that this is going to be a question that a lot of people are going to get wrong. So we have variables in the answer choices. We can certainly pick numbers. The big thing here is to pick very easy numbers to conceptualize. So the present population is 50,000. Look, that's in every answer choice in the same place. Which of the following expressions represents the engineer's estimate of the population of the city T years from now? Well, what does the person say? That it's going to decrease by 10% every 20 years. So here's what that means. Down 10% in 20 years. What that means is we're going to go from 50,000. Just do this with some just regular numbers. Minus 5,000 in 20 years. Right? So that would mean we're down to 45,000 people when T, which is years, equals 20. This is what we're looking for. Right? I just used the easiest number I could, 10%. 10% of 50,000, you just move the decimal place over 1, so that's 5,000. Subtracted it, I know that we're trying to get 45,000 when T equals 20. Literally plug these in, and only one answer choice will work, and that's answer choice D. So to analyze what's going on with answer choice D, we have 50,000. We're saying keep 90%. And if you had T is 20, what we're saying is 20 over 20 is, because this was a T, I just put my T value in right here. So you have 90%, this variable would be 1. 0.9 is 90%. That means when T is 20, we get 90% of 50,000. By the way, what happens the next 20 years? Well, we would have, if T was in 40 years, which would be, this would happen then twice, right? T would then be 40. And you would have 40 over 20, which is 2, means you would multiply by 0.9 2 times, meaning you would lose 10% 2 times. So that's a way of getting that question right every time, just by using, you don't even have to fully understand that as long as you can use these values, 45,000 and 20. So I just picked the easiest numbers I could work with and worked through it. So hopefully that's really helpful for you. And if you have any questions about that, certainly let me know. This is an important style of question, and you can definitely get it right. A lot of people will pick C, but that would suggest that 20 times every year we go down 10%. And then a lot of people will mess up that 0.1. That's like you only keep 10%. We're trying to say how many people are left after you eliminate 10%. So that 0.1 represents 10%. That 20T would mean every year, which is T is a year, 20 times we reduce the population by 10%. That would be a huge deal and not at all what they're saying here. So again, hopefully that's helpful.